Hello, welcome back to the Skraggers Web, and in this video it's a game night and we're going to be playing Odin's Rowland. Now with this, I thought I'd show you how it's set up as well, because it is fun. What we have to do is we take 16 cards and lay them side to side, or side by side rather. Now if we have two that are the same, we will turn them so there isn't
two corresponding,
two next to each other, so they all have to be different. If we find that we have a double that matches up, that gets discarded. And we replace it with a different card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now there, I can't place that one, so it gets discarded and a different card is played.
You took that one off, did you? 12?
12. 13. Oi, oi, oi. Let's try and get it so I
For
can
those
see
who are not sure, Steve just
everything.
looked off to go and get some extra fingers. He's run out. He's only got up to 13 and he doesn't have to take his pants off.
13 did you say?
Yeah, 13 is normal for women.
14, 15, 16. But then again, as soon as I'm not a Wiganer,
Don't say what you are around here, you'll be in trouble.
I know.
As will I.
Right, so what we need to do now is sort our deck, the cards out. So if I look at this, we can draw 5 cards. Now it can be from either deck, so you can draw 5 cards from the deck that matches these cards in the centre, or we can draw as well as those. You can
draw a mixture.
Yeah, you can draw
up to 5 cards.
Yeah, you can draw a mixture. Right, we're starting off on this one. Right, we're drawing 5 cards. It can be a mix from the two, or all from one side. However, if you draw when you've used a Loki card, it's removed from the game. You can only play Loki cards once. So it's not necessarily a good thing to play a lot of Loki cards. But then again, it's not necessarily a bad thing either. Now, the Loki cards will give you various kind of...
So for us to move on, do I need to have the card that matches up with that?
Yeah, I'm going to leave that there because that explains what all the Loki cards do. But as I said, once you've played one Loki card, it gets removed from the game.
Okay.
Now, the object, premise
Did it
behind
start
this,
there or did it start there?
we start on the first card.
So do we need a card for that?
No. And basically what we are playing the part of 2 of Odin's Ravens, which are going around the world gathering news. I'm going that way around the board and you're going the opposite way. And we can do things with the Loki cards to change the layout of the board, to move one of us forward, one of us backward, to actually move these cards, remove the cards, add cards to it to make one path longer. We can do all sorts of weird and wonderful things. So, if we get to a stage where we have, after manipulation, cards where where there will be the same ones together, if you get me, so you'll have you could have 3 of the forest ones there and you're on that one. If you play the forest card to move on to that one, you would move the full length of the same cards. So as I say, if it's been manipulated so that you have, for example,
right,
3,
that's why they don't start off.
if you're there, you would normally you're on that square, you play the forest card, you move to that one.
Mhm.
If you had 3 in a row, you would move to the furthest one. If you haven't got the card that you need to move to, I can't remember how many you do now. You can use any flight card, any 2 flight cards of the same type, if you don't have the corresponding. So if I didn't have a mountain one, I could throw in 3 valley ones. Sorry, 2 valley ones, or 2 desert ones, or 2 cornfield ones.
Okay. So who goes first?
Go on, you can go first.
That goes on the discard.
Yep.
And that's used now. Does that go over here? I'll stay over
No,
here.
that's just
My use.
put it out of sight. So
Do I take another card up in my hand?
at the end, you can play as many cards as you want through your turn.
Right.
You want? No, you can leave that blank.
Alright,
you don't
so I can play another card?
You can play as many cards as you want during your turn, but when you've finished your turn, you draw up to the 5.
Okay, so I can play...
Is it you draw up to 5, or you just draw 1 card? Ending your turn. Draw 3 cards to end their turn.
Okay.
7 card limit.
There? Does that make sense?
Yep. You'd play them once a time, but yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And they would come into your discard pile, they can be used again.
Okay. That's the discard, that can't be used again. That's that discard.
Yeah, no, you just get rid, put that,
Okay.
we can put this back in the box, out of the way. Okay, so my turn, I'll play that one to move me over to there. Whoops, I've just dropped a card, which I was going to play, which is that one, and I'm going to use the bottom option, which allows me to move yours back. I'm also going to play 2 of the mountain cards to move to there. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So what do you say you do if you can't move anything? Can't do anything?
If you haven't got a corresponding
Card, yeah.
If you haven't got the corresponding card to that, you can play any 2 of the same card.
And if you haven't got that, can't do anything.
You can't really do anything, you just end your turn.
So draw 3 up.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to play those 2 to move up to there, and then that one to move to there.
So, okay.
1, 2, 3.
So I can do that to flip that round?
Yep. Oh no, you can't do it with another raven is on.
Oh right, so I can't do that. So I can play them 2 to move to there.
Yeah. Yeah, you can only...
And then that to flip that.
Yeah. The Loki cards can't be used if there's your opponent's raven, or well, for any of
So
the
I'll
ravens.
play that to go to there. Play that to go to there. And then draw 3.
Okay. Well, I'm going to play those 2 to go to there. I'm going to play that one to move you back. And that's all I can do.
That's nasty.
Yes,
so what do you say, 3 of a kind to move it forward 1?
No, any 2
To
of
move
any of the
forward.
card to move it
Okay.
forward if you don't have the appropriate
So
card.
I move to there, so I'm going back to where I was and then I draw 3 again. 1, 2. Okay. So how good is it throwing them on the floor?
I keep doing that as well.
Okay, so whose turn is it? Me again?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So I can use that to move me forward, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I can use that to move to there. Them two to move to there. Yeah?
Yep. Okay, I'm going to move that one, I'll use that one to change that one round.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to play that one to move to there, that one to move to there,
and that one
to move to there.
I thought you might do something. Okay. So play that one to there, that one to there, and them two to there. The only problem is with only having 3 cards is it doesn't give you a lot of options, does it?
Nope. So that's not necessarily a good thing, playing all your cards in one run.
No, but it keeps your head, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So back to me.
Yep.
That one there. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, what does that one do? Ooh, don't know what that one does. So I need to read what that one is.
So, is it me or you?
So let's check it something. Alright. That just doesn't make sense the way they've drawn the picture. Oh, that's interesting. Right, so whose turn is it?
I don't know, I can't remember. Go on.
So what happens when I get to the end?
You go to that one, then you that one, and then back down here.
Okay. So by playing that I draw up me 3
Mm-hmm.
and I draw up an extra 2, is that right?
Yes.
So I need to shuffle them.
Okay, so while you're doing that, I'm going to play that one to move there, and that's it. That's all I'm going to do for that. 1, 2, 3. I thought we were going to have a quiet night tonight, but unfortunately the zombies seem to have come out.
This is what happens, isn't it?
So, if you can hear any of the noise, I do apologise. Not my fault, nothing I can do about it.
Right. Are you gone? Or is it me?
Unless you've just drawn up and not moved.
No,
it's
drawn
not
up was the last we said. That's interesting.
on. So your hand limit is 7, don't forget.
Ah, right. So I can play them 2. So that moves me to there, yeah.
Mhm.
I can do play another one which gets me to there. Yeah. I can play this card which allows me to do that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Then play this one which puts me to there. Yeah.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
And then draw up 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Well, I'm going to play that one,
Ooh.
which adds another card into the mix, which is that one.
Yeah, it's in that one. I've got that one.
So now, you've got you down to here, you've got to go
Yeah.
down there.
It's not too bad because if you get a green, you just shuffle through anyway.
Yeah. And next I'm going to annoyingly, and I mean annoyingly, I'm going to just draw 1,
Okay.
2, 3.
So 2. A green. A yellow. And a draw.
Okay. So we'll have 2 of those.
That's interesting.
Sorry, pulled the wrong ones. 2 of those for that.
So if I can't do anything at all, I just draw up, yeah?
Yep. 1 of those. 1 of those. I'll play that to get rid of that. I'll play that one. And that's it.
Okay. Interesting.
That's annoying. That is annoying. That is not just annoying, but it's annoying.
Oh, I'm in the same position, I think, with annoying.
You done?
Yeah, I've just drawn up, that's
Oh,
all
okay.
I could do.
Right, I'm going to play that to remove that.
That's quite a handy card to have at that point, isn't it?
Hmm.
Now you need a brown one, that'll shuffle you right up to me.
You like that? Then I'm going to
It's
play
not the
that.
same one. Oh, it is, isn't it? It's the other way up. Looks like that one from here.
I'm going to play that to move me onto there.
Yeah.
I'm going to play that to move me onto there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to play that to move me onto there.
Okay. Right. What's
1,
the best way
2.
to do this? 2 to move me to there, unfortunately. 1 to move me to there.
Yeah.
And then I'm stuck. So I'll just draw up to 3. Don't I? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that's interesting.
Okay, so there's nothing much else I can do. I'm just going to play that to add another card, which is awful.
That's absolutely horrendous of you.
It is, isn't it? 1, 2, 3.
Right. Okay, so is it me?
This is you.
So that, can I do that?
You can, yeah.
That makes sense to me. So then, oh, this is not quite how I thought it would go. So 2 of those to move to there. 1 of those takes me 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's no, it's not the same one. Right. And damn, near enough there then.
I'm going to play that to get me to there. I'm going to get those 2 to get me to there. I'm going to play that to get me to there. And I'm going to play that to get me to there.
Okay. That's the right one, is it?
But I won.
Have you?
Yeah.
All right, you at the end. Is that kind of, now this is what would have happened. I'd have gone to there, done that, gone to there, and then I'd played them 2, which would have got me. Well, it wouldn't matter.
No,
Would it?
no, you just...
So I would have got there next turn. So it's conniving, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a cracking little game. This.
Yeah. Have you got the other one of these that you took out and moved over there before? It's a quick and easy game where you have to think.
Yeah.
I thought I was doing well in that early on. It's them nasty cards, aren't they?
Yeah. If you got to play them.
Is that one of these? Is that your one?
This one, mate.
Right.
You've got slightly different backs.
Yeah.
Mine's like a reddish brown, yours is more like a dark chocolate brown.
Oh, I like that. It's quite a simple game, and there's nothing, you know,
It's a simple game, there's lots of things in it.
Yeah.
I got this because Ollie's into Norse mythology.
Ah, right. Freya the Wolf.
And she loves it. But one of her cats is called Freya.
Yeah? It's Prisoner of Wolf.
No, the wolf is
And it's not running across the sky to take it out to bring across the end of the world.
No.
Okay. Not like you though. Where's you going? That way right now. I don't know how he's done it. He's turned round because he was facing that way.
Oh, he does.
But I don't know how he's done it. I've not seen him, not felt him.
No.
But he's turned round.
Right, so that was Odin's Ravens.
That's pretty good.
Hope you enjoyed it. Are you in for anything else tonight? So
Something quick like that, yeah, and then I think I should go because I'm getting tired. It's been a long day.
I don't know what I've got quick.
Have you played your thingy dice yet?
No, it's not packed up.
Eh?
It's not packed up.
You're not going to try it?
No, it's not my birthday yet.
Eh?
You bought something for my birthday. It's not my birthday yet.
I wouldn't mind. I saw loads of them while we were down in Salute, and I hadn't seen them for ages. I got to Salute and they got tons of them.
Usually the case.
At least I paid less than they did in Salute.
Right, so that's it from that game. I'm going to find something else now to see if we can try, and then that'll be it for tonight. So until then, take care, God bless, and bye for now.
Good night.